Hello. Hello, God, did something wrong. Listen, if you're listening to this right now, there's a part one. There is a part one with the description and the timestamps and everything else. What I'm doing right now is what you need to know. Okay, for the collective. This is a collective reading on what you need to know. If you want to hear the intro and how I do my readings, go watch the video part one. I was trying to take a picture and I cut out the video. I'm so sorry. It was supposed to happen that way. But anyway, if you're just tuning in, this is what you need to know. Then after this, I'm going to pull on people in relationships. I'm going to pull on singles. And then I'm going to answer a yes or no question. All right. Let's see. It says, My Fair Lady, Soul Tie, friend request, and my person. Okay. Give me one more. What you need to know? What do you need to know? Sexual healing. Ooh, I'm getting two messages. Okay. For those of you who, I'm getting three messages. Oh, Spirit, don't do this to me. Okay. So you may connect with a new person on social media that is going to be your person. Like if you're single and you have not found new love, if you have not found the person, they are on their way, hunty. They are on their way. Another message is your person, if you're in a relationship and you know that your person is your person, they are watching the fuck out of you. They are stalking your entire life. They think the world of you. First of all, they want to hunt you every day, all day. If they could, they do it. Okay, they think very, very highly of you. This is, in this deck to me, is like the High Priestess card. They see you as like, high value. Whoever this is, you definitely have a soul tie with them. Super soul tied, super deep soul connection. This person, look at her, just sitting there watching her phone. If you guys are not friends on social media, or they may want to make an announcement about you on their social media, like it may, if you guys have more of like a private relationship, they could want to get on social media and say, hey, this is my person, we're in love, or, we be doing the nasty. People like to do that on the slide, let people know that they doing the nasty with somebody. But yeah, this doesn't even have to be someone you're in a relationship with. This could be somebody with friends with benefits, but there's somebody who feels like you're their person. This is what you need to know. Somebody feels like you're their person. Somebody's definitely watching your social media. Give me this. Hold on, wait. Let me get one more, and then I'm going to start clarifying on what you need to know. Aftermath, heart attack, depleting man. Ah, damn. Okay, again, two messages. If you and this person had a falling out, and this is your person, how are you going to know this is your person? Because you guys have a very deep soul connection. You and this person have a soul tie. This is not a question. You and this person have a soul tie. How you're going to know is when you and this person are together, or when you look in each other's eyes, or when you're around each other, the room stops. There's something different about this connection. There's something very passionate about this connection. You're very sexually attracted to this person and vice versa. How you're going to know who this person is that something about touch here. The way that you touch them, or the way that you smell or touch. The senses here, the looks, the smell, the touch, the taste, are heightened, or there's something particular about a particular sense when it comes to this person. Like you may just like the way they smell. You like the way that they touch you. You like how they look at you. And you maybe like how they taste, for those of you who are in the mood. If you guys are in separation right now, or going through anything right now, it kind of feels like on the outside looking in, it's like you gave up or they gave up. But if you notice, tattooed on her hand is love. So that finger can go down at any moment, and then it becomes a thumbs up. That tattoo ain't going nowhere. That's a tat. That shit ain't going nowhere. So basically what it's saying right now, if you're going through something right now, it's only temporary. And it only takes someone to kind of let their guard down. And if you also notice, sis got a ring on her finger. So if this is not somebody you're married to, this is possibly somebody you will get married to, okay? Whoever this is going through some hurt. Going through hurt right now. The masculine in the situation here wants to make up with you. The masculine in this situation here wants to make up with you. If you are the masculine, you're being called to talk to your feminine. You're being called to speak to your feminine, but you guys are both in a devastated energy. maybe a little regret, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of like, what can I do to fix this? We need to fix this. Why do they need to know this? Now we're going to get to tarot. Why do they need to know this? Why did they need to know this? I feel like some of you wanted to know the answer to the question, or like wanted to know what was going on with the situation. Why did they need to know this? Why did they need to know this? Why is this something they need to know? We got the 8 of Coins in the reverse to the 9 of Cups. Okay. Why you need to know this is because you feel like you've experienced some sort of breakup, or you feel like you experienced some sort of setback with this person, whether this is old or new. Some of you, this is current. Some of you, you've already been through this with this person, where you guys are, you know, you go through your separations, or you go through like wanting to give up on this, or feeling like you guys just can't get on the same page. It's like a tug of war. Some of you guys are opposites, but other you guys are just so similar, you clash. When you take it where it resonates. Excuse me. It's like you're taking, this is a break. This is a break. Whatever is going on right now is a break. It really is. And for those of you who already went through this, that was the key that you needed to become stronger with this 9 of Cups energy. What else? Give me some more. Why do they need to know this? We got the Page of Coins with the Devil, and we have the 6 of Swords. Also, this either needed to happen or is happening right now because someone here in this connection, I think this is you collective, you need to know to stop letting people breadcrumb you. You need to stop allowing breadcrumb energy. That is the toxicity within you that you have dealt with in your past relationships, where people not giving you clarity, people giving you bits and pieces and you just taking it. You need to learn how to not accept breadcrumbs, okay? For you to stand on your shit. When somebody's trying to give you breadcrumbs, don't just like let someone go get away with it. You know what I mean? Don't just say something. You know what I mean? Let your desires be known. Listen, this is what I want, and this is what I'm not going to accept, X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? This time apart right now, or even if it already happened, right now you need to evaluate what it is you want out of the relationship, what it is you want out of your life, and what you're not going to accept. Now, granted, if a person doesn't want to give you what you want, then you just have to let them go. But if this person wants you, you got to let them know, listen, this is what I'm willing to accept, this is what I'm not. My advice to you with that is do not be unreasonable. In a relationship, it takes two. You have to be able to work with another person. Like, you can't just want everything your way, because what about them? The relationship is not about you. Okay, you're not in a relationship with yourself. If you want to, you could, but you're in a relationship with someone else. So just as much as you want them to appease you, you're going to have to learn how to appease them. So if you're someone who's very opposite of this person, you guys will have to learn how to compromise. Compromise is major here in this situation. And your blockage, what you need to know. What you need to know and why this is coming up is because you keep struggling in this particular connection. It's like when it's great, it's great. And when it's not, it's not. It's because you guys don't know how to compromise. You don't know how to speak up for yourself, some of you. Some of you just don't know how to communicate, period. Communication is big too. Why do they need to know this? For very few of you, there's going to be a friend of yours that expresses that they've always loved you, and then they felt like you friends on them, or you chose someone over them. That is a side message. That's not what this is about. We have the Ace of Cups and the Sun. Whoever this is that you're connecting to, this connection that we're talking about, they love you to no fucking end. And they want to start over. They feel like the beginning of your relationship was everything and more. Something about the beginning, because the Ace of Cups is like a beginning in love. Something about the beginning of the relationship with you and this person felt like a fairy tale. That you brought them back to their childhood. You made them happy. You made them feel a way that they've never felt before. It's been a long time since they felt that way. Okay, we have the World card. They still see the world with you. They feel like you came you dropped out of the sky, out of the blue. Where did you fucking come from? And they felt like it was just a fairy tale. Like, I told you, when you guys may be together or when you're around each other, it's like you're the only two around. It's like it could be a million other people in a room with you, and it doesn't matter because you're so in tune with this person. You're so tapped into this person. You guys' energy just like draws to each other like a magnet. It doesn't matter who else is around. We got the Page of Swords. Yeah, someone has terrible communication issues. Super. So first of all, somebody doesn't know how to express their love. That's number one, or how they feel. Others of you just fucking suck at communicating. Like, you constantly bicker and argue and fight about small things. Like, y'all could be arguing about leaving the toilet seat up, or, you know what I mean, not wiping down the stove when you're done cleaning. It could just be as simple as, like, when to call and text someone. Like, oh, you always call me when I'm on my way to work, and you call me when I'm coming out. Or it could be, it's just like little stuff that you guys don't know how to communicate with. And also, the communication has to do with feelings. You guys don't know how to say. Somebody here doesn't know how to say I love you. Somebody here doesn't know how to say you make me feel X, Y, and Z. Someone doesn't know how to communicate. There's just a struggle of communication here. Or it could just be a struggle in communication style. Somebody may be avoidant. Somebody has a avoidant energy. It's giving me the energy of, like, I'll speak when I'm ready to speak. I'm not going to speak when you want me to speak. It's giving me the energy of, some of you is, I'm going to speak when I know what to say. I'm not going to speak on my, like, someone is avoidant and the other person is emotional. Someone's avoidant and the other one's emotional. But the person who is emotional tries not to express themselves while they're emotional, but the avoidant person triggers them to speak while they're emotional because they're avoidant, and they're like, why the fuck are you acting like that? So yeah, if you guys struggle in that area, we got the 4 of coins in the reverse, so the Ace of coins. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse. Who is that? The masculine here feels as though they're not financially stable enough. The financial situation with the masculine in this energy, or whoever is the head of household. So if you guys are living in separate houses, financials on both parts play a big part in this relationship, why it's not working out. Particularly the masculine can't give this energy. Like, they feel like they don't have the capacity to give to this relationship because they may be very old school. Like, you know, they feel like men should be providers, or they want to be a provider because they see you in such a high light. And they feel like their finances are not good enough to provide for you, so they can't necessarily focus on the other aspects of the relationship. This is someone who prioritizes stability and finance, okay? This could be an earth sign. It's definitely giving earth sign energy. It doesn't have to be. It could just be someone with earth placements, but it's just giving me an energy of stability as importance, and stability first, and we'll worry about the rest later. All right. Why do they need to know this? We've got the 8 of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, there's a blockage happening right now. And if there's not a blockage happening right now, it's going to come into fruition. You may have an argument that causes you guys to separate, stop speaking. You guys live in the same home together. You may just kind of like ice each other out. Like, you may be very blunt, very short. Like, did you lock the door? Yeah. Oh, I made dinner. It's on the, you know what I mean? Like, it may be very, like, short like that. For those of you who don't live together, I see you guys maybe taking space, taking a break, not communicating, an argument, causing some sort of separation. Why does that matter? The Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. Someone is tired of another person's fickle ass energy. I'm gonna just be real. Someone is tired of the other motherfucking person in and out, in and out, in and out. Somebody is tired of the other person and suspecting that someone is a whore. So I'm getting two things here. One person wants to just explore other options. One person they feel like they can't focus on this relationship right now. And they feel like it's best for them to, this is if you're not with this person. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this could be like a situationship, or it could be an ex. Y'all just recently broke up. I don't think this applies to those who live with each other, but it could. Just take it where it resonates. For those, there's someone here that just wants to do them, and they feel like it's less stressful than a relationship. That could be what's being said here. Or that could be the fear here. Somebody's just like tired of someone fucking going around there, laying it low and spreading it wide. It could be cheating. We got the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. Whoever walks away from the situation due to, whoever is the WHORE, the 304, whoever is doing them in this relationship or wants to do them, has desires to do them, is kind of shying away from commitment here, that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. They are going to try to. They're going to get on their little high horse. They're going to try to ride the wave into another direction, and they're going to get stuck. Because they're supposed to be with you. They're supposed to get their shit together. They're supposed to do right. But they're running. This could be the avoidant person. They're running. They ain't going to be able to run too far. Y'all got a soul tie. I don't know if I need to remind you. Y'all got a soul tie. They're not going nowhere. All right, let's see. I feel like I did singles and relationships in this one little section. So I feel like I'm going to do what you need to know after this. Yeah, I think I just did relationships. Let's see. Give me some more. What do they need to know? The Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. You guys are going to come back together. If whoever is experiencing some sort of blockage, you guys are arguing, just you guys are going to come back together, and it's going to be a very open conversation. You may get drinks, talk about something over drinks. You may talk about something in a group set, or like the conversation or the opportunity to clear the air with this person may happen in a group setting. But I see this being very successful. I also see for some of you, it could be someone else interfering and making you guys get up and get along. This could be like a mutual friend. This could be a family member of one of you that's cool with, a mutual party here, kind of saying, all right, y'all need to get it together. What we doing? We got the Two of Coins. And we got the Three of Swords. Okay. Some of you guys are struggling in your daily life. Okay. You guys are trying to balance this relationship with raising children, paying your bills, past heartbreak, heartache, you're just spread very thin here. That could be a part of the conversation. That you're spread very thin, that you don't feel successful. You feel like the relationship is just not good right now. King of Coins in the reverse, the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Eight of Swords. Somebody is acting like they're better off than they are. Someone here is not letting you know, or if this is you, not letting the other person know that finances ain't really that great. It's like somebody is avoiding getting a job or avoiding making a move financially. This could be you, because remember I was telling you about your blockages. There's a blockage in the finance that somebody is not expressing. Somebody's keeping to themselves their financial situation. The Tower with the King of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Wands with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Be very, very careful about what you say. You may get into an argument with this person. I'm not gonna lie. I see before this is this before or after? Upright before, after. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you may come back together in some sort of celebration. There may be some sort of party. You may meet up and have some drinks like I was explaining, right? But that may be only a temporary band-aid. If you do not tackle the core issues that you guys have, that's communication, avoidance, overly emotional, whatever that is. Whatever is holding you guys back, somebody not committing because the money's not right, somebody just scared of commitment, period. Whatever is holding you guys back, you have to tackle that. Just because y'all get along for a day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever the case may be, those problems are still there. You have to actually solve the issues that's creating the problems, or it doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's move off of this. What's the potential signs that you guys could be dealing with? Potential signs. If you don't hear a sign, that doesn't mean it's not your message. Okay, anybody can embody any energy of any sign. This will just be confirmation for those who hear the sign. We got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn. All right. Let's see. I love this deck. I haven't used this deck in so long. It's been so long since I used this deck. It feels like a year. Let's see. What do they need to know? I feel like I just covered the relationship portion of the status, but I'll get some other messages. What do they need to know? And for those of you who are single and you don't have anybody, and that didn't resonate with you, that could be what's coming up next for you. So I feel like I just did the relationship. What do y'all need to know, though? What do y'all need to know? Perspective, better off, happiness, clear your headspace. I said this in the spiritual message. Please go back and watch the spiritual message. It's going to be on the part 1 of this video. It's not this video, it's the video before this one. Exhaustion in the reverse. Confusion in the reverse. Thinking in the reverse. Elusive in the reverse. Belonging in the reverse. Karma. Listen, some of y'all are getting, what you need to know is that you're going to receive good karma. Shit is coming for you. You ain't going to want and need for nothing. This is what you need to know. You need to know that you have done something good in the past. You've cleared your karmic debts out. Things are happening and moving forward for you. You just need to be more grateful. Stop motherfucking complaining. Somebody complains too fucking much. Somebody complains too much. My shoes are tight. I gained 3 pounds. It hurts. Okay, so don't fucking wear them. Stop fucking complaining. Be happy you got shoes on your feet. It's people walking around here, people that ain't got shoes. Okay? Oh my god, I gotta pay this bill. I don't know how I'm gonna pay it. Everything's so expensive. Yes, everything is expensive, but guess what? Where there's a will, there is a way. And it will get paid. Maybe it won't get paid when you want it to get paid, but it'll get paid. And if you can't get that bill, I'm telling you, you're gonna get paid. Whoever is worried about a bill is gonna get paid. I'm not even about to sit up here and say, you're gonna find a way to get it paid. So stop stressing, stop complaining. Oh my god. Like, whatever you're complaining about, I feel like it's stupid shit you're complaining about. Bills are not stupid to complain about, but I feel like somebody's complaining about dumb shit. Oh, why do you breathe like that? Oh my god, you're irritating me. Stop fucking complaining. Shit, you could not be breathing at all. You worry about how somebody else is breathing. Oh my god, why do you stand that way? Why the fuck are you looking at them? There's things that you're complaining about that you don't need to be complaining about. Yeah, just be complaining. Oh my god, why isn't this where I left it? Well, it's not. So what you gonna do? You just gonna not look for it? Or like, complaining is not getting y'all nowhere. Complaining ain't getting y'all nowhere. When y'all stop fucking complaining, you start being more grateful, you're gonna see the things that you actually have. You're really going to start noticing, you know what? I may not have this bill paid, but I live in a very nice house. Or I may not have this bill paid, but I'm very well off. I'm not living in a box. I got access to clean water. I can wash my ass when I want to, even if it ain't your shower. You have access to a shower. You know those people that don't got running water? Okay? Get more grateful. Be more grateful. Just imagine your life if you didn't have the things that you do have. Think about everything you do have. And imagine your life without it. Imagine your life without fingers, toes, elbows, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You know? Just think of life without things that you take for granted every day. And then you'll start to see how blessed you really are. And then your blessings will start pouring in even more. You'll start to be able to notice them. Because when you're worried about all the wrong shit, or you're worried about all the things that are going wrong, you don't really notice the good shit that happens. Like when somebody walks around, I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling, but when somebody, like they woke up on a bed, on the wrong side of the bed. And they're like, don't talk to me. I'm in a bad mood. They walked past all of the people who smiled and gave them compliments. Said, hey, your hair looks really, really nice today. Oh my God, you smell amazing. I love your outfit. They really walked past those people. And there's people that see you in a bad mood and still speak to you and still smiling and say, hey. People in a bad mood walk past all of these people. And you know, if you just paid attention, you would feel better. Maybe you stubbed your toe when you woke up in the morning. Maybe your alarm clock went off too early. Maybe somebody was nagging you in the morning. But that is over with. You got somebody in your face right now saying, you know, you look gorgeous today. You know, you're really handsome. I like that haircut on you. I like the way you did your beard like that. That looks really nice. You know, if you just sat and took a moment and paid attention to that, how good you would feel. How it would just shift your mood. But you're so just determined not to be that. It's just little stuff like that. Let's see. But good shit is coming to you. We got mistakes. We got intuition. Okay, before I say this, some of you have a very negative person around you and they're talking in your ear. They're making you look at someone else around you in the wrong perspective. Someone else is twisting. Okay, so your person A, your let's say your friend. Doesn't have to be a friend. Could be a family member. Could be anybody. Person B is telling you about person C. Person C is not close to person B. Person C is close to you. Person B don't really even know person C like you do. Okay? They don't. But they know enough about person C to where they're twisting the facts. There's someone around you talking about person C in your life and they're twisting facts. They're making something seem as if it's not. Okay? Shadows look like monsters in the dark. If you turn the light on, it's just a pile of fucking clothes you didn't fold. You know what I'm saying? This person is making you see the monster. And that might be quite literal. Someone might be demonizing someone that you're close to, and you might be buying into the bullshit. Okay, be careful about what people are saying. If you got somebody who's like trashing and bashing somebody, watch out for that. Especially if you know them better than that person. Even if what they're saying aligns with what you know. Like, I don't know. Let's say person B. I mean, not person C. Let's say person C has a history of violence, right? And that person got fired from their job because they got into a fight with a coworker. You may know they got fired with their job because they got into a fight with a coworker, but you don't know all the details, but you know that. The person B may know those details too, but they might tell you, yeah, they still on at that time and they didn't learn their lesson. I heard they punched them in the face, and I heard that they bit their ear off like Mike Tyson. I heard da 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 da. The whole time, it wasn't even really a fight like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even really got hurt. And the person that got fired didn't even throw the punch. So now person C is suing the company for wrongful termination. Like, there's some twisting of a story that's being told to you from someone. And I know that is a complete channel. I'm so sorry. That's not even what I'm pulling here. That's not even what I'm pulling here. Okay. You need to stop listening to someone. Someone's in your fucking ear that you respect enough to listen to them. Or like you love them enough to like value them or their opinion in some way, shape, or form. Like, but whoever this is a hater. They're a hater. First of all, they're jealous of your relationship with this person. That's number one. Whether they don't have a relationship with someone like this or they want to have a relationship like that with you, they're very jealous of your relationship. Let me just throw that out there. Secondly, some of you, this person's just fucking miserable. But I do feel like they're jealous of your person, of person C. Versus person B is very jealous of person C. Even if you don't think that that person's a jealous type, they are. Especially when it comes to you. Boundaries. So we got mistakes, intuition. We got boundaries. We got finality. In the reverse. We got conflicted. And we have spying in the reverse. So there's someone around you who you feel did you wrong. I feel like you didn't speak up about what you feel like they did you wrong about. Or if you did, you didn't really tell the whole story. I feel like you kind of just pulled your energy back from this person. Whoever this is, you have a spiritual connection with them. Okay, it could be a friend, family, whoever. So you or partner, you have a very spiritual connection with this person. I feel like they did something to make you feel misunderstood. They did something to make you feel hurt. They did something, and you just kind of, I don't see you being very, very confrontational with this person. I see you kind of pulling your energy back, because finality here is in the reverse. So it's not like you cut them off completely. I think you kind of took a step back from this person so you can evaluate some things on what you want to do. And I feel like some of you, this person could be heavily on social media. You may be burnt out by their posts. You may be burnt out by the type of topics that they're talking about. Or you may be not wanting to watch them because you're getting triggered. You know what I mean? Let's see. We got beauty in the reverse. We have rejection. We have healing in the reverse. We got possibilities. And we have twin flame. They feel rejected by you. They're not healing from this. They may be indulging in risky behavior. But they're also shadowing you as well. You guys are in the same sort of energy. You may feel victimized and they feel victimized as well. You guys feel the same. And I don't feel like this relationship is over. This could be a friend. This doesn't have to be who I was talking about. But if that's who this is just more information on the situation. There's rejection felt on both sides. There's abandonment felt on both sides. There's insecurities, physical insecurities. Felt on both sides. Neither one of you are healing from the situation. You guys are indulging in risky behavior. Some of you may be drinking more, smoking more, having riskier sexual activity. Some of you may be eating your life away right now. Like there's risky behavior behind your emotional mindset in the situation. You and this person feel the same. You feel the same. If y'all not twin flames, I don't fucking know what. And even if you're not a twin flame, this is a soul spirit of yours. Like this, if this is a best friend or something like that, like you guys are really intertwined and interconnected. You guys are two of the same. You may have been twins in a past life, like actual twins. All right, let's move on. Lord, we are at 30 minutes. We're at 30 minutes. I feel like I covered relationships and shit like that. I did what you need to know. I did relationships. What else could I do? 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 What you don't see coming. Hold on. What don't you guys see coming? This is my second favorite deck. This is my second favorite deck right here. I love all my decks, so I'm not gonna lie. I don't get a deck if I don't feel it. I don't just buy any deck. I have to feel drawn to it. And sometimes I'll leave a deck for a long period of time, like this one here. I haven't used this one in ages. Sometimes I'll just leave it alone until I want to come back to it, but I still love it the same. There's other decks that I got recently, like the Tarot of the Opposites. I haven't touched that deck, I'm going to say like over a month. But yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you that. Maybe someone's interested in tarot. Some of you are interested in getting into tarot. Do it. If you feel called to it, do it. If you're interested, do it. Practice. Shit. It's not, you know what I mean? Don't feel like you can't do something because somebody else does it. Nothing on the planet Earth is new. You know, nothing is new. Okay? There's gonna be somebody that did it before you. It's gonna be someone that's better than you. Just do you. Do you. Start somewhere. Don't be like, oh, I don't want to do it because I'm gonna look, I'm copying them. If that's what you want to do, then do it. Okay? Don't be worried about what it looks like. If you know you ain't literally copying, or you may be inspired by it, and that's okay. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying in general, or anything. If you want to do it, do it. And if anybody tells you you're copying them off of something, like I said, there is nothing new under the sun. They were not the first. Okay? So if anybody has this energy of, oh, you're only doing this because I'm doing it. You were not the first to do it, love. You're not. Okay. All right. What was I asking? What was I asking? What was the question? What you don't see coming? What you don't see coming? A trail of lies, mirroring, social addicts. What you don't see coming? Slow fade. We got dreaming, we got sentimental, we got tripping. It says compulsive liar, fake charmer, makes up stories to cover up lies, believes their own lies, manipulative, deceitful, no remorse. Issues are being reflected and exposed, flaws are being illuminated, likes attract like. Okay, so what you don't see coming is that right now you're going through like a reset. If you watch the first part, please go watch the first part, okay? Please go watch the first part. If you have not watched the first part, what this is talking about is you heading on to the next level of your life. But first you need to tackle your toxicities. You need to tackle your bad habits, okay? So right now at this time, your own toxic ways are being highlighted through another person around you, okay? So there's going to be someone that comes around, could be a liar, someone who's very charming, but there's someone around you who is not of the best energy, a very manipulative energy. They're going to mirror to you what needs to be healed. Okay, that's what you don't see coming. There's gonna be a big presence around you. Someone who keeps wanting to come around. Someone who keeps coming around. It's the energy that just won't go away. This is what you need to heal within yourself. I'm not saying that you're a liar. I'm saying that whatever this person triggers in you, you need to heal it. Wants to constantly hang out with peers. Makes excuses to see others besides their partner. Cancels plans in order to favor others. What you need to do is, hold on. What you don't see coming is that you may not get invited somewhere. Like your friends might all go out somewhere. You might not get the invite. What you don't see coming is maybe someone close to you is going to start hanging out with someone else or being close to someone else. What you don't see coming is you may be excluded at this time. I don't know if that's on purpose or malicious, but I feel like you're going to be excluded from something you don't see coming. Like, when you find out about it, you're like, why wasn't I invited? Or how come I couldn't go? Or why y'all didn't tell me? Something that you were excluded from. It says, tries to soften the blow of a breakup by slowly pulling away instead of just ending the relationship, snail-paced breakup. What you don't see coming is that someone doesn't have the fucking courage to tell you that they don't like something, that they don't no longer want to be around you. They just don't have the fucking courage. They don't. This could be anything. This doesn't have to be a breakup with like a relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be, at your job. Someone just doesn't have the fucking balls to say, yo, I don't really fuck with you like that. I don't really rock with you like that. So they're going to slowly kind of pull back from you. That's what you don't see coming. We got connected in 5D, frequently tries to connect either through dreams or uses astral projection and feels each other's emotions. If you are coming here from part 1 of the video and you've watched your spiritual messages, did I not tell y'all, some of y'all are gifted in astral projection? You guys at this time, what you don't see coming is that when your dreams start to feel different, it's because they are. It's because you're not dreaming, you're surfing. You're in, yes, you are. You see the Eiffel Tower? Yes, you're in Paris. You are there. Your spirit is there. Okay? That's what y'all don't see coming. Y'all don't see things happening and changing in your dreams. You make a communication from a past loved one in the dream, and it may feel very real, and you may want to stay there, and it's like, oh my God, this feels super real. Even when you wake up, it's still going to feel real. It was real. Okay? It says sentimental, wears or keeps something of personal value of partner or ex, refuses to let go of something their ex gave them. Okay. So if you've gifted your ex something, you may see them wear it. You may see them have it on. If you put an ex on to, like, I don't know, some type of food, you may run into them while they're eating the food. There's something connected with you and an ex that they still use, still do, still, you're gonna see that. You may not even have known that you've made that type of impression on them. You may not even know that, like, oh wow, I didn't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I introduced you to that, or that was mine. Like, this could even be like you left your clothes at your ex's house and you leave and you see them wearing your shirt, or if you're, you know, the female wearing your shirt, or could be anything. Could be anything. But niggas be wearing females' clothes nowadays too, you know. I ain't judging. Not my cup of tea, but if you wear your girl's clothes or your ex's, you know, women, you may see you in and, you know, some jeans that you have, you know, went missing, and come to find out you left it at their house and they be wearing your shit. Mm-hmm. No judgment here though, just not my cup of tea. Things others are doing them dirty, makes mountains out of molehills, throws temper tantrums, mental breakdowns, alternate reality. What you don't see fucking coming is that you're about to go through a hormonal shift. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you're about to be moody as fuck. You're about to be moody as fuck. I don't know if you listened to the earlier messages, but somebody complains too motherfucking much, or you're too pessimistic. It's like you think of the worst thing first. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. What you don't see coming is you're gonna have a meltdown. You're gonna have a crash out. You're gonna have some sort of like big moment because you don't know how to fucking chill. Chill the fuck out. Wreckage. Forces others into submission, makes others feel intimidated. Partner allows them to win because it's easier than fighting. Somebody here is fucking tired of the bullshit. And they just like, you know what? Whatever you want, babe. Whatever you want, boo. Whatever you want, coworker. Whatever you want, you got whatever you want, just don't give a damn no more. If this is you, if you have someone giving you this energy and they're like, whatever you say, I'll just do whatever you say, okay, whatever, just whatever. They are fucking tired of you. They are fucking tired of your shit. They don't agree with you. They don't think you're right. They just don't want to fight. They don't agree with you. They don't think you're right. They just don't want to fight. They're tired of fighting. They feel like you're controlling. They feel like you're aggressive. They feel like it's your way or the highway. So they're like, fuck it. It's better than fighting because they're not budging. And I'm just tired. I'm fucking tired. What you don't see coming. All right. Let's get, no, let's wrap this up. Let's get a yes or no message. I need you to think long and hard about a yes or no question. Okay? A yes or no question. You can pause the video. You can think about it. You can see it. Focus on it. Whatever. Yes or no question. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Okay? So if a card falls in the upright, it's a yes. If it falls in the reverse, it's a no. For my collectives, yes or no question. For the yes or no question, what is the answer they're looking for? If it comes out sideways, it is a non-answer. It's not a yes or a no. It's either a maybe or it's on hold. Okay? So upright, yes. Reverse, no. Sideways, maybe. Or on hold. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Answer to the question. Just want y'all to see. I'm not. The answer is no. All right. Also, this signifies the end of conflict. I don't know how that resonates with anybody. This is like peace, conflict, getting along. All right. If you made it this far thank you. If you watch both parts, I'll fuck with you. Let me know in the comments down below if you watch both parts. But anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things, and I will see you guys next time.